Hi, so welcome to my channel. I'm new to this, haven't done it before. I really like to do it on makeup, not the best, but trying to get there, so enjoy. So I'm trying to use this new eyeshadow I got from ColourPop. It's one of their singles. It's called Coconut. It's a really pretty blue. It kind of has a shimmer to it. And then for transition color, probably gonna use this one from the Boss palette, Hush Hush. So first I'm gonna do brows, so be right back. So now that I have my eyebrows on, I can go ahead and do my eye base. So usually I would use an eyeshadow primer, but lately I've been using more of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Mine's in the shade Light. I'm running out. Usually I just put a little bit on my hand because I don't like dipping back and forth with the applicator. It doesn't take too much, but to put it on, I use this Wet n Wild brush. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's supposed to be to do like smoky underliner. I got it from the Dollar Tree. Like to get stuff cheap. It was $1, but it's been really useful. I usually use it to conceal my eyebrows and do this. So I just put a little bit on both. And then I'll get my mirror so I can see my mirror. And then I'll use this small side and blend it out. Okay, now that it's blended out, I have a clean lid. So a lot of people would set their lid. I usually don't. I don't know why. Works fine without it for me personally, but that's just me. So, like I said, I'm gonna go in with the color Hush, this color right here. Just gotta just gonna try to get a little bit closer. If I can change the lighting. Okay. So, I only have 2 eyeshadow brushes because I believe I can survive without like getting 10 for right now. So I only have 2. I have a blending brush. It's the Morphe R37. It's a little stained and I just washed it, so it's a little puffy right now. And then the other brush I use is a packing brush, also by Morphe. It is E14. So first I'm gonna go in with that Hush shade. I usually just go in straight with the blending brush for the transition shade. And I start out usually from the corner and I kind of just do little circles. Just because this color is like really good. It's a really nice neutral color to put like any other shadow on your lid with. I don't know if you guys can see, that's probably closer. So you can see it gradually going on, just use everything. I just keep going in gently until I get like one-sided darkness or shade. So usually this is pretty good for me, and sometimes depending on what I'm gonna go for, I'll usually just kind of drag it out just a little bit, doing those little circles. If you can see that. So now I'm gonna do the other eye. Did the other side, so now they're both have a transition color. So I actually haven't tried any of their super shock shadows. Like I have their singles. Like I have a single I've made before. It's somewhere, yeah, right here. I've had their singles before. It's like my little sunset set. I've used these. They're pretty nice. They're all mattes. Has like little mirror right there. But I've used these, so I like the formula of these, but the Super Shock shadows, singles I haven't used before. I'm pretty sure it's going to be squishy, just like their Super Shock highlighters, which I also really like. I have this one. It's called Rocket Science. It's like a lilac purple. Really pretty. So I'm going to get my packer brush from Morphe. So I'm not really sure what kind of look I want to do exactly. So I'm probably just going to use a transition color and then just put the blue on top and see how it looks on the base. Here it is. I really like it because it looks like they have like little fish scales type of design on it. So I'm just going to go in here gently. Yeah, because it's pretty soft. So I don't think you have to go too hard. Because you can already see after a few like brushes, you can, well, if it would focus, you can kind of see it on camera that it picks up pretty quick. So just going to see how that goes. Oh, wow. So right off the bat, has really nice pigment with just like a few little brushes going in.
It's really pretty. It looks a little bit lighter on camera than it does in the pan. So I'm just going to put this across my whole lid. Such a pretty color. Okay. Oh.
Has a little bit of fallout. You can see like right here. So it's looking a little rough right now since there's like straight blue and then straight transition. Also, I do have a hooded eye, so I'm gonna go back with the Boss palette and get that color again, Hush Hush, and try to blend it in with the crease. Sometimes I go like lightly, a little bit lighter up, like a little bit higher up with the eyeshadow. So like, I'm just like ever so slightly just going up.
You can see I'm starting to go a little bit higher. Just slowly, don't want to do too much.
And I'm just gonna kind of probably wing it out just a little bit. And so now I have it more up there. I'm gonna go back in with the transition color.
So I'm having just a little bit of trouble blending it out. Still kind of like a harsh line. And some of the
Color's going away, but I'm just gonna keep trying. So it's not the best, but it's not the worst on blending. I probably should like try to go back in with a darker crease color so it's not as light. Sometimes I have a problem doing that first. So I don't really have a lot of blues. I do have the BH Cosmetics Brazil palette, Back to Brazil, but I'm going to try to blend this dark purple from the Boss palette called Mystic, this shade right here. I'm going to try that one, see if it blends out well with it. So it is getting a little bit darker, not as dark as I really wanted it to be like that, but it's a little bit better since I'm doing it with a little bit darker color, but it seems like it's not blending the best. It might not be the shadow, it might be the concealer, the Shape Tape, since I didn't do a regular eyeshadow primer.
But I'm just going to keep trying to work with it.
So it looks okay. I don't really like the way the purple looks with it. Kind of liked it with just the Hush Hush, that like transition color. So I'm probably just gonna leave it like that, and then I'm gonna go back a little more with the coconut.
Just bring some of the blue back because some of it went away when I was blending it out.
So, I mean, it does look a little bit better since, I mean, did put a little bit dark color. It's just not the best in, like, blending. I don't know, probably didn't choose the right color for it, but I'll wait for next time, I guess.
Okay, so it's not the worst. Let me do a close-up.
Just finished my liner. I used the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I believe it's about $9. You can get it at Ulta for sure. I don't know where else they sell NYX, but I know you can get it there. Now I'm gonna go back in with my Shape Tape concealer, and I'm just gonna do like 2 little dots, just so the eye bags are gone. I like to use setting spray on my beauty blender. It's the Fix Plus Rose by MAC. And then it does show pretty white under the eyes on camera. Usually later, kind of after I was at time to like set, it's less white. And I do have my setting powder somewhere. Just so can't find my setting powder, so I'm just gonna go in with some more setting spray and then put the beauty blender on it again. Usually it works for me, sets it pretty well. I also like to spray all over my face again, even though I'm gonna do it at the end again, because I just like to do it also because it smells really good. Okay, so I do that before I do the underline, the shadow under my waterline, because I don't want the concealer to get in the shadow and then ruin it and just go back in pointless. So I'm gonna go back in with that coconut from ColourPop. Like I said, I don't really have a lot of brushes, so I gently go in with my packer brush underneath. Got some right here, just blend that out. Probably gonna go back with, that's okay. Since it's kind of a shimmer, it's probably not gonna go on that well, so I'm gonna see if I have a different shadow. Okay, so take me back to Brazil palette. I'm gonna go in it like I should have earlier. I'm going to go into, based off the shadow, looking at it, I'm gonna go with this color right here for underneath, since it's a matte, so it'll probably go on better. So I'm gonna take my packer brush, lightly put in there.
So it does show up a little bit better, you can see on camera, than before, so I'm just going to do that on the other side. So for the most part, I like
ignore that, something just fell. For the most part, I like how that looks underneath. So now I'm gonna go in with my mascara. I'm gonna choose the Benefit They're Real.
I have it in the trial size.
So actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna use this one instead. It's Mega Length by Wet n Wild. I believe it's about $3 to $4. This one also works really well. I just like the way this one does the bottom lashes.
Really nice. It's very subtle, you can see. I don't like to wear lashes too much because it's like kind of too much and I can't wear my glasses with it.
I got a little bit of mascara on the bottom. Usually I'll just go with more shadow, or if it's not that noticeable, I'll just leave it alone because if you're on a time crunch. It's doing the most you can, see a little bit, but it's not gonna bother me that much. So this is pretty much what I do, and then just highlight, because I don't really wear a lot of face makeup because it usually sits in the creases and I don't really like how it looks. So I'm gonna be right back with that. So I did finish it before I went to work. Just put the lip gloss on. You can see everything, the highlight, all that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and this, I'm using a ring light that is by e.l.f. and you can get it at Walmart for $12. So, but thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe.